Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome back Margi Shaw, the CEO of Nitel, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. Margi Shaw is the CEO of Nitel, a Chicago-based network as a service organization. Since late 2021, when Nitel was purchased by international private equity firm Cinven, Margi has led the company through their next phase of growth as they have expanded product capabilities and global reach while doubling down on their commitment to customer service. Margi, welcome back to the Top Gun Show.
It's great to be here today.
Nice to have you on. I ran into your channel partners. I'm like, dude, we have to have you back on the show again. Lots happened.
I know. Well, we're always evolving and always continuing to bring new value to the marketplace. So it's a really great time for us to reconnect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about this month of sponsorships because I've got a lot of your new executive team on, and boy, you guys move fast. I'll give you that.
Yes.
Nice. Well, for the viewers who are unfamiliar, who is Nitel?
Yeah, Nitel is a global network as a service provider. And the foundation of the services we provide is a global provider of last mile access. So we can provide services to customers throughout the US and globally in a ubiquitous way, reaching the actual last mile customer, and then also providing a software layer over the aggregation model in order to provide a high level of network management.
Very nice. Well, you use the A word. I've heard that Nitel has been called an aggregator, but you guys bill yourself as a network as a service organization. What's the difference between those two things, and why have you chosen to lean into the network as a service model?
Yeah, the network as a service is really talks about how you're comprehensively managing the network for the customers. Aggregation is a foundation that network as a service is built over the top of. And in some ways, if you look at the way that all networks are being built today and all service providers are addressing the marketplace, the term aggregation, it's kind of not like a great sounding word, but everyone's an aggregator nowadays. Even our primary service providers who are type 1 providers, in order to provide diversity through the network, to provide managed network, SD-WAN, you've got to put yourself in a position where you have access to all types of network and network service providers. We're really lucky because we've been doing it so long. Our density of availability is extraordinary. So we've kind of got that piece of it nailed. And we're continuing to nail the management of the network, which we've been doing for years. We're also developing a new software platform that will start to bring us into more of the network detection and response, where we're starting to look deeper into the network and focusing predominantly on the performance of the applications that are on the network. Because let's face it, you don't have a network just because you want a network. You have a network because you have applications that you need to reach in the cloud, or you have applications you need to run on the public internet. And that's what we want to make sure is running and performing at the level you need to run your business.
Right. Well said. Well, I mentioned at the top of the interview that you guys are moving, the speed of light here. You recently acquired WAN Dynamics, a company known for their technical and consultative acumen around complex network implementations. Can you talk a little bit about why that made sense for Nitel?
Oh, wow. Yeah, it really made sense for us, but from a couple perspectives. When we talk about software management of networks, WAN Dynamics that's their sweet spot. They manage networks. They have a variety of SD-WAN platforms. They have a suite that actually each platform is fit for a particular purpose with customers. And that's what we're finding in this network as a service world. When you're using SD-WAN to help manage the network, each of the platforms actually approach the solution for the customers in some ways a slightly different way. And WAN Dynamics has really done a great job with purpose-built, products around the strengths of each of the technologies. The other thing I love about WAN Dynamics is they actually approach the network from the inside out and not the outside in. So as an aggregator, as a network service provider, we're kind of coming in from the network, and then we start to kind of encroach into the LAN. They're actually a full service professional service organization. They even do large land management and land transformation projects for their enterprise customers. So they definitely really understand how these applications are being used from the inside out. And I love to do things outside in and inside out and really understand the holistic solution and how it's being used for the customer.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations on that acquisition. I'm going to have Jason Gintert, the co-founder of WAN Dynamics, on the show in a couple of weeks. So I'm excited about doing that.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, Margie, I have a just kind of a personal question for you. Who would you want to meet, dead or alive, and what question would you ask him or her?
I would like to meet Jerry Garcia. And my question would be just really overall, really understanding how you organically created such a movement in the music industry and in the culture of our business, of the, it's not really in our business, but how you built such a movement and such a culture and such a following of folks over such a long period of time that still exists and transcends today beyond even your life.
That's a great one. Nobody's ever answered that question that way before, and I wonder if it just kind of organically happened, or if he, was sitting at the drawing board one day and said, "I'm going to create a movement." Maybe a little bit of both. Who knows?
I
Who knows?
think it is organic. That's what we got to always look for. How do we
Yeah.
organically build movements that people follow? And it's how you build a culture for your business. Something that really explores the freedom of individuals and their development, and explores the way to, kind of make change in the world.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Good stuff. We could have a whole segment on that one, but I know you're busy. You're probably acquiring more companies and bringing on more professionals and all that stuff. Margie, I got to tell you, I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm a huge fan of Nitel. I think you guys have a very dynamic, very powerful team, and I applaud every move you're making. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Well, thanks for being on the show, and thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks.